Alright, y'all. So listen, this video is gonna be very simple, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all boys drop a like, comment, subscribe. But look though, today we're gonna be talking about, do you have the right to talk about the correct adjustments that should be made to NBA 2K26? Now, what do I mean? If you have played basketball, either AAU, high school basketball, varsity team, college, or any sort of pros, you have a valid opinion on the game because you've played basketball in real life, and NBA 2K is supposed to be a simulation of a real life game, guys. Let's not forget that. If you guys want the game to be so arcadey, we could just play NBA Jam. We don't have to play 2K. That's the first part, right? Second part is, for some reason, we got a lot of people that are complaining and saying, oh, well, la, la, la. So what I want to do for y'all is I want to get into some of the comments I've been getting on my social media. So we're going to get into Damian Washington on my TikTok. Man, some people, the 2K community is really fried, man. Let me just say that. But he says, what does a high school team have to do with anything? Matter of fact, what does playing for a team? So he clearly can't understand basic logic, you know, common sense. So I got to break it down for him. I say, playing for a team means you have enough basketball IQ to make the team. Therefore, you are more qualified to have a legit opinion on how NBA 2K should be made. If you didn't have enough IQ to ever make a basketball team in your life, how in this world would you have a legit argument or opinion on how 2K should be made? Means you do not know basketball to the same extent as someone that's played on a team or is an actual basketball coach. Some people are really stupid and really dumb. It's usually the people that didn't play in high school, and people are like, why are you talking about high school? Bro, that's the most basic level I can say. High school varsity, because we know a lot of people did not play college ball. If you played college ball, then good, but I'm even giving people a chance by saying high school because we know a lot of people didn't play college ball, but a lot of people didn't even make their high school freshman team. So, I mean, I don't know what the hell has gotten into this community to where they think that they've never played any basketball and they have no basketball credentials. I'm not even going to get into any more comments because I don't want to make this about responding to specific comments, but you guys can go look at them and see for yourself. I had somebody really had the audacity to say, I wouldn't say that about Shams. You guys know Shams, the ESPN insider, the NBA breakdown, trade deadline guy, whatever you want to call him. Shams is responsible to report about news in terms of, he's like a news reporter in terms of basketball. We're talking about a guy that is, breaking trade deadlines and, trade reports and, signings and things like that. Why are you bringing up Shams? And at the end of the day, okay, cool. If you want to use him as an example, he has some form of basketball credentials. Even though he's not playing or coaching, he's not in the basketball mix, he's, talking about trades and things like that. So he'd be more qualified. Then someone brought up a GM. Are y'all slow in the brain? Bro, GMs don't have to worry about basketball at all. They have scouters for that. They have an entire staff that takes care of talent. That's how I know you guys don't know basketball at all. Some of y'all just play 2K and think y'all know, but y'all don't know shit. GMs have an entire staff. You guys don't know, NBA teams have staff, right? The GM is responsible for players that get paid, things like that. Then you go over to the owners that's really controlling the money, things like that. But GMs are not the ones that's sitting there saying, oh, well, if you take this specific shit, there's a lot of GMs that don't know what the hell's going on. They're just pretty much controlling the operations, things like that. But even then still, guys, they have more credentials. And same thing for a basketball coach. Obviously, to coach basketball, you need to have basketball credentials. You need to understand the game. Otherwise, you would never have been a coach anyway. So that's obvious as day. So people have really surface level mind frames of thinking. They don't understand basic level of what I said. They just act like bad and they want to get triggered because I'm saying the truth. It is true. Y'all don't deserve to have a voice because y'all are ruining the game. 2K26 has the potential to be a really good game. I'll be honest about that. I've played this game a lot of hours already, and even though I've been playing through the real bad defense and things like that, the game has a lot of great potential. They put a lot of good features in it. The city is very small, literally the smallest it's been since 2K19, 2K20, when it was still called the neighborhood. So it's easy to navigate. You can swap your builds immediately, so you don't have to go all the way back to the main menu, load back in, and you can swap immediately in the same location. The park has its own server, so it's not laggy at all. There's a lot of great things about the game, but that doesn't mean that we have to sit here and let these people that are terrible basketball people just overall. They don't know shit about ball. The only thing they know about is tempo fading and debates about a shot contest system that we all know the shot contest system is broken. But the people that are winning, of course you're not gonna want to change, guys. Come on, let's use our brain. I'm one of those guys that are like that. Like if I'm winning, like when I make tempo shots, for example, and I don't green the entire shot, or I take a rhythm shot and I only green tempo, I'm like, damn, like I want to green the whole shot because I know that tempo takes no skill. Earlies, slightly late, slightly earlies, and then as long as they green the tempo, they're all set. Stuff like that is something I could admit to. Be like, bro, I don't want the game to be like that. But the bots that have never made a team in their life, they got cut from their high school team every single year of their life. They couldn't even make an AAU team. If y'all don't know, AAU is damn near you pay and you can play. They wouldn't even be allowed to play AAU. Obviously, they didn't play college or pros. They finally get the chance to be good in 2K. Oh my God, I finally can make a jump shot in real life, or in 2K because I can't make one in real life. I can finally make a left-hand layup in 2K because I can't make one in real life. If you can't make a left-hand layup 5 to 10 in a row, you're banned from talking about 2K, anything with gameplay. If you have never played on a real basketball team, I don't care if you want to cry like a thought, cry like a little hoe, because a lot of y'all in this community are little squeakers and thoughts. Yes, you don't have an opinion. It is invalid. It does not matter because you don't know basketball. You don't have any basketball credentials whatsoever. You were literally terrible in real life, right? You couldn't do shit with basketball in real life. You're not a head coach of no sort. You have no credentials. You don't understand the game. So therefore, you don't have a valid opinion on how a simulation basketball game should be made. Some of y'all are really in over your heads and you're so happy that you can have your voice be heard in a sense. So you had to say a bunch of dumb, stupid bull. And I'm here to stop that, bro. I'm gonna put a stop to it. I'm gonna get the message out there further and further and further. And y'all gonna see me every day. I'm gonna be posting shorts every day. I'm gonna be posting TikToks every day. I'm gonna be posting Instagram Reels every single day. And if I gotta keep on talking about this point, I will do just that because I want as many people to hear about this as possible. I'm gonna end off the video with this. If you have never played AAU, you've never made a single high school team, you're not even a freshman team, a JV team, and definitely not even a varsity team, you did not play college, you did not play pros, and you don't have any basketball credentials whatsoever, you're not a GM, you're not a head coach, or you don't have no basketball credentials, you are banned from talking about NBA 2K26 gameplay because you don't know basketball at all. You don't know shit about ball, and it needs to stay like that. You need to mind your business, and like I said before, let the real niggas handle this. So with that being said, y'all know what to do, man. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Jorans, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.
Gang, they cannot do it like him. Nobody shooting like him. Gang, nobody doing like him. That nigga hate everyone cause he broke, and that's why nobody like him. Gang, SD Grim, now he talking this shit.